Yo, family, what's goody? What's goody? It's your boy Harvey Light coming to you with another episode of lighthearted, like-minded conversations. Now, today I'm actually doing something different, right? In the past few episodes, I was, giving you guys, I was dropping some generalized knowledge on you guys, right? So that's information. It's definitely good, positive information that'll elevate your mindset, elevate your personality, elevate your success, not exactly directly, but it does help it, right? What I'm going to give you guys today, is actually specialized knowledge. All right. Oh, battery just died. Got it back though. That's what you get when you got extra batteries, right? So again, specialized knowledge, family, right? So that one right there, that's the knowledge that'll get you paid, right? So what specialized knowledge do I got for you guys, right? Boom. 3 different ways you can make money from your phone, right? Way number 1, through the stock market. A lot of people know what the stock market is, but they don't really know how to get into it, right? They don't know how to get involved. So here's some information you need to know before before you actually get involved, right? How much money does it take? Is it, do you need a lot of money to actually get involved in the stock market? If you want to be profitable very early, yes, you do need a good amount of capital, right? If you're going in there with $10, $50, expecting to like come out with 50,000 in a month, in a year, whew. No, no, right? If you're going with 50,000, expecting like a good maybe like 5,000 in profits by the end of the year, that's actually a good, it's actually a good yearly for most stocks, right? 10% a year is actually pretty good, right? So again, you do need a lot of you need a lot of capital to get started if you want to see profits. All right. So this is actually a $22 billion market per day, right? So in a day, there's $22 billion circulating inside this market, right? Another thing about this market, so it's actually basically what you're investing in, right, is company shares, right? So let's say you're investing in you buying like a share of Apple, a share of Google, a share of Samsung, right? Share of whatever it is, Ford cars, just you're buying a share of companies, right? So you need to know a lot of the information before you actually go in and invest your money, right? And this is non-recession proof, right? So if anything happens, oops, my bad. Right? And you could actually only be profitable if the price goes up, right? That's one thing there's a few things, right? So the market is open Monday through Friday. So it opens Monday 8 a.m. and it closes Friday 5 p.m. Right? So you got time in between, but if you do have a job, it's a little difficult, right? This is a little difficult because it is time consuming. Right? So if you want to pay attention to the market and make all these moves and just wait for everything and taking all the information that you need, it will take a little while, right? So you don't get you a job. Don't get one, all right? So boom. Way number 2, right? Now that's basically the little brother to everything, right? So that's cryptocurrency. Right, again, that boy's a little new, he coming with speed, right? He coming fast, right? So cryptocurrency, it's again, like I said, he's coming with speed, so it's definitely picking up. A lot of people are, are actually finding out about, the different cryptocurrencies that they have. Actually a lot of companies, a lot of stores, a lot of organizations are starting to use, Bitcoin, right? Specifically, because, that's the biggest one, right? So a lot of companies are getting more, open to cryptocurrency, and that's why now, like per day, there's $1 trillion circulating inside that market, right? The cryptocurrency market, there's $1 trillion per day circulating in there, right? So remember, I said 22 billion for stocks. The little brother is $1 trillion. All right, so it's going crazy right now. For this, unlike stocks, you don't need a high, like you don't need to have, the most money in the world to get into it, right? You could turn, $10 into 50, and then 50 into, 500, and 500 into 5,000, and then 50,000, and right. So again, you don't need to start with a lot of money. Right, this is very short term, right? You could go in, for a few hours. You could go in for a few days, when it comes to trading, inside the cryptocurrency. And again, there's different currencies that you could, trade. There's Bitcoin, Litecoin, a whole bunch of other coins, right? I'm not going to name all of them. There's a lot, right? And with this, so the market is actually open 24 hours a day, right? So whenever you feel like it, you could go in there. If you have a job, you can still participate, right? Because again, this is not as, time consuming as stocks are, right? Just go in there, you see how the market is moving, you see what's happening with the Bitcoin, boom, you go in there as long as you understand the market, right? As long as you understand the market. And again, fast money, again, you could grow from like, $50 of $500 to like a good few thousand in no time, right? So, in Bitcoin, you could actually get that from, you could actually invest into Bitcoin from Cash App, right? If you have Cash App, you can invest into Bitcoin. You could withdraw. You could make a whole bunch of transactions, right, with Bitcoin. So now the third. Right, so now the third way you can make money from your phone, right, is the foreign exchange market. Now listen, stock market is 22 billion. Cryptocurrency, right, the little brother, that was $1 trillion per day. The foreign exchange market is $7.3 trillion per day circulating inside this market. Yes, family, per day. 7.3 trillion with a T. All right, so right, the reason there's so much money is because there's so many people participating inside this market, right? It's crazy. A lot of the banks, actually, I believe all of the banks are participating in this, right? All of the banks, a lot of investors, right? All of the largest investors in the world are participating, all of the little folks, right? Because it's so easy to get into. Right, and a few things about this market, right? First of all, it's open 5 days a week for 24 hours, right? So from Sunday 5 p.m. to Friday 5 p.m., this market is open. So you could go in there any time of the day and you can participate, all right? Do you need a lot of money to get started? No, right? Again, the same with cryptocurrency. You can start with $50. You can start with $100, right? And then grow that into thousands, millions, right? Again, if you understand the market, right? So with this, there's actually a few ways you could take part into in the foreign exchange, right? One, again, I already told you guys, from your banks, right? Your banks, if you have a bank account, they actually go in there, they take your money, they invest, they can give you a tiny percentage of the, they give you a tiny piece of the pie, like a little crumb, maybe. If it's as big as a crumb, right? Another way you could actually take part is if you travel it. So let's say, if you live in the US, right, and you want to go to Canada, you want to go to Europe, you want to go to Japan, wherever you want to go, right, you have to take a US dollar and exchange it for that country's particular currency, right? That's another way. And again, you could also do it from your phone, right? So there are, many ways you could actually take part of this. You could get you a broker. You could start, trading inside the market. What else? Oh, and also this is non-recession proof. All right, I forgot to say also with cryptocurrencies, also recession proof. Sorry. So this is recession proof, right? Same thing with cryptocurrencies. It's also recession proof. All right. Is there anything else? Oh yes. And if you have a job, you actually could still take part in this, right? Because this is absolutely, like, you don't really need that much time to actually take part. You could actually take an hour a day, right? Everybody has an hour. Tell me you don't. You're lying. I see you over there lying. Are you lying? You got an hour in your day, right? So again, this is very affordable. It's not time consuming at all, right? You just need an hour a day to actually learn what's going on. Same with cryptocurrency, right? So again, also stocks. I'm not going to choose which one is the best. I don't know which one got the most money circulating. But just definitely get some more info about every single one of them, and then pick which one's right for you. This has been an episode of Specialized Knowledge, brought to you by Harvey Light. Now, your family, we out though.